Hey everyone, welcome to our new Heartland online billing dashboard. I just wanted to do a quick video here to run you through all the main features. We won't go too deep today. We will have some other videos for that to get into every single feature a little bit more deep. But right now I just want to give you a broad overview of the capabilities of our billing platform, the invoicing, the quotes, pretty much everything you need to run a business in general and be able to collect payments online. Right off the bat, we have our dashboard. Once you log in, you'll be able to see your total revenue, average invoice, outstanding invoices. You'll see a graph here of payments and invoices out, your current activity, recent payments, invoices past due, and upcoming invoices. This is your home area to figure out where everything stands from a 30,000 foot perspective. Our next area is your clients. You will be able to add your clients here just by clicking the new client button, fill out their details, and save them. You can see that we've already got a few dummy ones in here. With each client, you'll be able to see all their details when you view their account, including their location. You can go through activity, task assigned to that task that you've done for that client, quotes, recurring invoices, normal invoices, payments they've made, and any credits that you've provided to them. Anything you need to manage your customers can be done right here as far as their details goes. You are also able to add products. Basically what this lets you do is create pre-made line items for your invoices to make it a little bit easier to create the invoices quickly if you have pre-made prices in work that you already do with customers. Our next section is the actual invoices. Here we have, I'll show you one we've already created. It will have the customer name. We can set the invoice date, due date, partial payments or deposits if you want to allow those. Invoice number, PO number, you can add a discount if you prefer, and then you can see the line items, and you can obviously add as many line items as you like. And then down in the bottom here, you've got notes for yourself, private notes for yourself, public notes for you and the customer. If you want to add terms, you can add those. You can add items to the footer of the invoice and any documents you want to attach that might be relative to the customer, you can add that as well. You can see as you create the invoice, it actually creates a live preview that the customer is going to see, and it's basically all the same information dropped into the invoice. You can change the design. We tend to just stick with the clean one, but you've got a couple options if you want to customize the invoice. You can download this PDF, you can save it as a draft, mark it as sent, email the invoice, and then you've got some more actions. You can clone it, view the history of it, mark it as paid, enter the payment if they happen to send you a check in the mail, archive, or even delete the invoice. Our next section is payments. Here you can enter payments if a customer has sent you money offline. You can simply find the customer, the invoice due, the amount that they sent, type of payment that it is, payment date, transaction reference, maybe a check number, and then private notes as needed. And then you can message the customer that you've received payment and it has been entered. The next section, one of our favorites, is the new recurring option, is where we can set up recurring invoices. We'll go ahead and click the blue button to push recurring. You would find your customer. You can add multiple people to each customer, so you might have to click which one you're sending it to, which user. You can set the frequency of the recurring invoice, the start date, the end date. If you want to just keep it going without an end date, you would just keep this empty. If you have a due date for the invoice to be due, you can set that. You can turn auto bill as an opt-in, as an opt-out, or as an always auto bill, which is preferable. And then you can set a PO number. Again, you can put a discount, and then you obviously have your line items here, which you can add as many as you like. And again, we'll have the same items as the other invoice had in the footer here, and then you can preview it again of what the customer is going to receive. The next section is the credits. Here you can give customers, our clients, credits to add to their account that will go towards future invoices. You can put the amount, the credit date, public notes, and private notes. It stays fairly simple. Once they go to pay their invoice, they can utilize this credit and apply it towards their amount due. We'll move on to quotes. With quotes, this is a really nice feature. If you send out quotes to customers that needs approval before you send them an invoice, this quote system will let you send out the quotes. Again, same information, customer, quote date, valid until, if you want to put a due date on that. Partial deposit if they decide to accept it. Quote number, PO number, discount. You can set again percent or amount. And then the line item. What's very nice about the quotes, even though they look like invoices, is once the quote's sent, if the quote is approved by the customer, it automatically turns into a payable invoice. So that automatically happens for you, so you can immediately go from quote to invoice and get paid rapidly by your customer. Same features as the others had as far as what the quote looks like, very similar to an invoice. Next section is task. Tasks are used for people that might be tracking anything from hourly jobs to minute job, whatever it might be that you need to track tasks for a customer. Let's say you're doing edits for a website or hours on producing some sort of marketing material. You can track those tasks, and then those tasks can actually be invoiced out as invoices. So we'll take a look, see what this task is here. Let's see. We can go in and edit task. We look at the task here, we can set the time duration, and then we can actually send this out, add to an invoice or invoice task. So a nice feature to keep track of what you're doing for a customer if it's outside of a pre-confirmed price and it's more hourly fees. We can also manage and help you manage your expenses. So in here, not only you're asking for money, but this is a great way that our system allows you to manage your expenses and money that you are also spending. So you can track all your billing expenses in here as well, and have a really nice all-in-one solution here. To compound on that, we also have the ability for you to add your vendors. So you can track all your vendors in here and continue to manage your business in one place instead of many. The last major feature is we have plenty of report capabilities, so you can export reports on activity, aging, clients, expenses, invoices, payments, products, profit and loss, tasks, tax rates, and quotes. And then you can set the date range, the status, drafts in, unpaid, paid, and then you can group them by day, month, or year. And this allows you to really manage your overall view of what's happening. We also have the ability to export into CSV files or JSON files, which would let you import those items into QuickBooks or anything like that you might be managing. The very last section here is just settings, and we will actually help you set these settings up so you don't have to do it yourself. And this just covers everything from company details, user details, invoice design, so on and so on. You can set tax rates. We'll help localize for your time zone, etc. Set up notification alerts. Again, import, export, which lets us, if you're using another invoice system, we can most likely import from that system so you're not losing anything. And then we can also export anything in here that lets you, utilize that data as you need, so you're not held captive by anything. So hopefully this is a nice broad overview for you. Like I said, we will be doing smaller videos into all the features and getting a little bit more deep, so keep a lookout for that. But for now, hope you enjoyed, and if you have questions, please let us know and we'll get those answered for you.